I'm Dr. Anthony Harper here, again, the James Brady press room at the White House, and hot news today, a lot of fallout regarding the impeachment process for President Trump, accused of a violation of two articles of the Constitution. Interesting that Nancy Pelosi would say that this is a clear violation about the Constitution, when the other side is saying that her actions and Adam Schiff's actions are a violation of the Constitution. A report came out today by a national leader, Christian leader of the National Day of Repentance, saying that President Trump and Israel Prime Minister Netanyahu are having similar problems, and the only solution to all this is a major move of repentance in light of what President Lincoln had to say in the middle of the Civil War. President Lincoln was very familiar with a nation divided more than any other president I can think of, and President Lincoln really had the solution and a good assessment of America that most Americans aren't aware of, and that is in March 1863. You can see that at the top of our website, imcnews.org. President Lincoln made an assessment of America, calling for a time for national repentance. It was called humiliation and fasting. But in that assessment, very interesting, you would say, that America is a nation that has forgotten God, that has become too proud and too arrogant and self-reliant. And so Pastor Jeff Daly with the National Day of Repentance, and also National Day of Prayer leaders, where many Christians have participated in a time of prayer and fasting and repentance, really believe that that solution, as Pastor Jeff Daly said, is found in repentance, along with President Lincoln's very solemn words about a nation divided. It's clearly we are a nation divided, very polarized on many situations. And hope is that we'll be able to, America, to recover here and get through this very trying time. A very special time. You think of it also in the light of what Christ said in the book of Matthew about hypocrisy. That's another concern that many evangelical Christians have concerns about. Hypocrisy, not only of the Democrat leaders, but many leaders being too arrogant, as Christ referenced in Matthew about outwardly they appear righteous, but inwardly they're full of all lawlessness and wickedness. You know, President Lincoln, if he were here today, he could put it in perspective, I think, better than anyone. And so many people are praying, and we do encourage people to pray, as never before, that America will recover